So you are listening and watching the show Jak se vám líbí, as you like it, at Radio Proglas Czech Republic. We are in Brno. My name is Milan Tesař and I welcome Nani, Noam Vazana. Hi again.
Hi, thanks for having me.
And Jakub Škrha.
Hello.
So please, we can start with the first song. It's
Yes.
Bill. It's going to be which one?
I'm going to play a song that's called No tiene hija, no tiene amiga. And the literal translation would be, if you don't have a daughter, you don't have a friend.
Quien quiere a la rosa no mira el espino. No me llores por ser profe, sino por hacer solo. Haz cuando puedes, sino cuando quieres. Déjame entrar, me haceré lugar. Pero yo sé, el que lluvia se cae, madre mía, nido mío. Mira la casa, tómela libre. Quien no tiene hija, no tiene amiga. Déjame curar tus heridas, entiendo tu dolor. Esperaré de otros oficio de locos. Mejor solo que acompañado. Pero a lo echa la persona, a lo que si sale. No tiene amiga. no tiene amiga. ¿Quién quiere a la rosa? No mira el espino. No me llores por se prove, sino por ser solo.
Nani, you come from Israel. You've been living in Netherlands, but you're not singing in Spanish. It's not dialect of Spanish, it's Ladino. Ladino is not only an ancient Jewish language, a language of Sephardic Jews, but it's also a language of your childhood memories, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Well, Ladino is you could say it's a little bit of a Spanish dialect, but
Yeah.
not from
Some
today.
kind of, yeah.
Not from today. It's like from 500 years ago. This language wandered around the world. It was taken with the Spanish Jews and the Portuguese Jews that were expelled from, at the same time of Columbus, and went all over the world. And it also ended up, some of the immigrants ended up in Morocco. And my grandmother was born in Morocco, and she spoke Ladino at her home. So I had some contact with her when I was a kid, but my father forbade us to speak Ladino at home. So my connection to Ladino when I was a child was mainly through cooking songs. So when I was left alone with my grandma, it was usually around like dinner time, and we would cook together. And when we were cooking, she would sing songs in Ladino. So these are my best memories. We will do actually later on in the set one of the songs that I remember that she used to sing.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask if you're still singing some cooking songs in.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, in the show we have 3 cooking songs. One of them has 7 recipes to how to cook the aubergine. So, so I would recommend to check out the concert if you have the chance. But in the albums, we have 2 cooking songs in the first Ladino album. No cooking songs in the second one, unfortunately.
Yeah, but the second album it's an album of your own songs in Ladino.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the song I played first was my own composition and text, and we're going to do another one that is also my own composition. It's called No Quiero Madre, and as you probably already identified from these 2 songs, the feminine part is a very big thing in the Ladino tradition. So mother-daughter relationships are considered like the highest form of friendship. So this song is a dialogue between a daughter and a mother, and they are talking about prospective grooms. So some of the Jewish people still have the tradition of arranged marriage. I, of course, I did not subscribe to that point of view myself. My mother tried to convince me, but it didn't work. So in this song, the mother proposes, you should marry this guy, he's rich. You should marry this guy, he's tall. You should marry this guy, he's jealous. So he will be faithful. The daughter refuses them all. And eventually, she falls in love with a drunk, borracho.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and...
Hija mía, te voy a ver es buenos, dar al alto, gente, pero dar al alto. No quiero madre, no quiero que eres alto. Yo no la alcanzo, gente, pero no quiero madre, no quiero. Chico, por favor te rogo, toma el vasico. No quiero madre, no quiero con el tiñoso. Dale camino, no hay reposo. No quiero madre, no quiero.
Okay.
So
There is a lot of or some known traditional songs in Ladino as Morenica, Cuando el Rey Nimrod, and others. But if you want to write your own songs in Ladino, are there some specific rules for it, or are you free?
well, I guess I'm a very free person in general, so I'm sorry for all the traditionals. I kind of do what I want. But, I mean, at the beginning, I wasn't very aware of the grammatical structure of Ladino. So what I did, and there's not a lot of people who teach that. I did take some lessons from a scholar in Leiden, in the Netherlands. But it was not enough in order to really write, for a long time. So I started researching old texts, and I based my grammatical structure in the new songs on the old songs. So let's say you take a sentence, you don't speak English at all, and you take a sentence, I want to buy a dog, right? And then you put you put your own translation into it, and you think, and in Hebrew it will be, I want a dog to buy, right? So then you have to kind of mix it around and put the verb in the correct place, etc. So that was kind of the puzzle that I was faced with when I wrote my own text in Ladino for the first time.
And what about the topics? Because you were explaining about the songs we heard now.
Yeah.
So how do you choose what you write about?
I guess it's a combination of things that I feel and things that I find interesting. But also during the research of the old texts, I found some actual texts that I wanted to compose. So for instance, we will do a song about a transgender transformation, which is I find very interesting. It's Sinding un hijo varón, which is an ancient text from the 11th century. And we think we invented the wheel, right? We think we only talk about these things today, and we're very progressive for doing so. But actually, the question of gender was always there. And if you look at other languages, for instance, Native American, Native Canadian languages, they even have their own 7 versions of the gender. So, like, actually, us in the West are not that advanced in that sense. So this one is Sinding un hijo varón, and it means without any sons. The song has 3 characters, the mother, the father, and the daughter. And it starts with the father complaining to the mother that she's not okay because she didn't birth him any sons. She only gave him 7 daughters, as if that was not enough. And the mother kind of, she kind of begs for mercy, and the Greek choir of the 7 daughters chimes in and says, "Oh, don't curse us, our father, we're doing the best we can." And then one of the daughters steps up and she says, "No, I always felt that I was a boy, so I can be the boy you never had." And the father disowns her. He doesn't want to accept her into the family anymore if she is in that state. But the mother puts up a fight. The mother says, "No, there's no way you're going to kick my daughter out of the house." And then at the end of the poem, she says to her, "I accept you as my son because you have the making of a man. So you have the characteristics of a man, and this is why I'll let you be who you are." And I think that's fascinating. And when I saw this text, I really needed to write music to it. So this is Sinding un hijo varón.
Maldita tripa de madre que 7 hijas parió. Maldita tripa de madre sin ningún hijo varón. No más maldigas mi padre, no más maldigas mi Señor. No más maldigas mi padre, no más maldigas mi Señor. Si es para la vuestra guerra la venzo yo. Si es para la vuestra guerra la venzo yo. No más maldigas más maldigas, mi Señor. No más maldigas, mi Padre. No más maldigas, mi Señor. No más maldigas, mi Señor. No más maldigas, mi Señor. Balala, oh, ya, ya. Marapu, bo, 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 yo, ya. Di, ya, la, 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 oh, ya, la, la, ya, la, ya. Yamba muero, la, mi madre. Yamba muero. No más maldigas, mi Señor. ¿Quién te haré, mi hijo? Tiene ellas de varón. Te haré, mi hijo. Tiene ellas de
We spoke about lyrics, but what about music? Nani, you play piano, you play also trombone.
Yes.
Now we have Jakub with percussion here, but you played also with some Czech jazz musicians during your tour. You play with orchestras, with others. So how do you choose arrangements and what color, what instrument fits to which song? And
I guess I feel it. I mean, maybe that's a bit weird to say, but I do feel that songs and ideas come to me all the time. So then it's not like I'm sitting in a room and I'm thinking, oh, now I have to come up with something. Because if I do that, it's not as good. I've done this before. And so I guess I have some kind of unspoken agreement with inspiration. And then it comes to visit me sometimes. And I actually had a conversation with a good friend of mine this morning when I was sitting in the train. And she was asking me about something about her. She wants to make this new program for singers. And then I just gave her a few ideas. And then she said, you know, if you could work by giving people ideas. And, I mean, it's kind of like that, because I get like 40 new ideas every day. And I kind of try to find out which of them would be viable for me to make in my life, and which ones I connect the most to emotionally. And I think when you put your heart into something, then it happens. It becomes, it makes it good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the next song is going to be with Jakub or solo? Or?
So you already mentioned the trombone, so let's do a trombone song. So this one's called Landarico, and it's about a king and a queen waking up on the morning of their anniversary, 50 years together. And they look in the mirror, they see each other's faces reflected, and they are thankful. They are excited about what they had, and they're feeling thankful about the years and the experiences they were able to share together.
Okay.
Levantóse el rey a cazar un lunes por la mañana y fuera a ver la reina, a ver cómo aboreaba. Ayula lavando el rostro, que tan linda la criara y el rey por jugar con ella, con vara de oro la andaba y un espejo cristalino mirando su linda cara. Dando gracias a Dios Padre, que tan linda la criara y el rey por jugar con ella, con vara de oro la andando bundaradanda ba 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 dia da da ba ba di 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 di
Okay, great. So, on your album Que Haber, there is even, I think, there is more trombone parts. Yeah, some layers of trombone. Yeah,
In this
song. Yeah,
in this song, we have 4 tracks
Four.
of trombone.
Uh-huh.
I recorded all of them myself. Funny story about the arrangement. It came to me the night before the recording. So I flew to London to record, and then at night I wrote 2 arrangements that I still thought I have to improve this, and then I completely changed 2 of the songs that appear in the album, and the next day we recorded them.
Yeah, this album is composed by your own songs, but there is
Yes.
also one Sting cover.
Yes.
Yeah. What does it have in common with Ladino songs, with your songs, Sting?
Well, that song specifically, I don't know why, but I have a very special connection to the song. I heard it for the first time when I was very young. I don't remember. I think maybe at 92 or something. I was a kid, you know. I was watching TV, and there came out this movie, the Leon the Professional, right? And at the end of the movie, they played the song, and like immediately I remember that it hit me. I thought like, wow, I really like that song. I didn't even speak English very well back then. And then years and years, I did not do anything with it. And I did a concert with this really nice bass player in Israel. And then we were looking for a cover. And then I was thinking like, wait, why don't we do this one? And it was just bass and voice and trombone. And that's how I came up with the idea of the arrangement that I have on the album. And I also have my own song called Mi Corazón, My Heart, that has a very similar theme to that song. I think I wrote it kind of I'm not sure if it was parallel or if I was even aware of what the meaning of the Sting song was, but my song is about luck and the fleeting quality that luck has, and the way that we try to chase luck in our lives, and these specific, very small, special moments when we feel luck, then there's some moment of creation, that we feel that we make something new. And then it fitted very well into the Sting song. And then I thought, okay, we got to do a mashup. And that's why I recorded it like that in the album. Yeah.
So who wants to listen to this song, they can buy or listen to your album.
Yes. On nanimusic.com.
Yeah. You have also some videos to your songs.
Yes.
There is one relatively new video.
Yes. Una Segunda Piel.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, this one has a very interesting story, actually. So in the Sephardic tradition, when you reach retirement age, you host a big party and you invite your friends and family to sew around you the shroud of the dead. So it sounds very morbid, but actually, when you're sitting in that cocoon, lying down on a table, and you're supposed to meditate and think about the things you want to leave behind in this world. And when you emerge out of the cocoon, it's just a symbol. When they are finished making the cloth, it goes in the closet, and you just start your life again. It's kind of a symbol of a rebirth. You start your life again without worries, without cares, without financial issues, jealous neighbors, bad grandchildren, whatever, you name it. You're not concerned with anything anymore. And in this video that you mentioned, you see me kind of imitating that ceremony. So I'm lying down on a table with a white cloth, and there's beautiful animation that the flowers are growing around me until they almost cover the screen. So it's a very nice video. You should watch it.
Okay, so we invite our listeners to visit your website.
Yes.
Your Facebook page also. And
yes. Noam Vazana, if you want to check it out. And the song is called Una Segunda Piel, which means a second skin. And if you want to sing along, you can't, because it starts with do-do-do. It has no lyrics. Do 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 caminos de leche y miel, déjalos en los casas.
La culpa es asunto de ayer. Gracias a Dios. Y no sé qué, las cosas que van y vienen. Vamos a hacer una segunda piel. La culpa es asunto de ayer. Con los años vienen seguir las cosas que van y vienen.
Song you can watch the video about this song, but what's going to be next in your career, Nani? You will you continue to write your own Ladino songs, or do you plan to explore some new areas, new ways of music?
I'm always open to do other things. We're actually working on several projects at the moment. I'm not supposed to tell about them yet,
Okay.
but there is a lot of surprises coming in several countries. So we're going to have a collaboration in Scotland. We're going to have a collaboration here in the Czech Republic. We're going to have I'm probably coming back here in May. I don't know yet exactly what, but we will be here again. There are several productions that are going to happen in the States. So we're going to be all around and touring. I mean, like, for me, being on the road is the best thing. So I hope to tour as much as possible. The coming season 23, I have already about 40 dates, maybe 38, something like that, booked. The dates are on the website if you want to check that out. So the main project is the Ladino project, and on the side of that, we also do a tribute to Nina Simone, which I really, really like. We already performed with that tribute since 2018, but this year, 23, we will celebrate her 90th birthday, and also it will be 20 years to her death. So it's a very important milestone. So there will be more touring with that project. This year. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
For playing. Thanks to Nani, Noam Vazana, thanks to Jakub Škreha. So thank you once again, and
thank you. So this song is Fada de mi Corazón, and I wrote it about a tradition in the Sephardic religion, you could say. So when a baby girl is born into the world, you bless her in a ceremony to protect her from the bad fairies of the underworld. And there is a very beautiful music video with this song. And all the characters there, it's in animation, and all the characters are made from leaves and flowers that are moving. It's super gorgeous, with an artist from Lithuania that created this for me. So this is Fada de mi Corazón, Fairy of my heart.
Las estrellas de los cielos, querida, ya me bastan tus ojos claros. Ellas son que alumbran de ti al día. Ten paciencia con ti, querida, estos días espera tú a venir, que no será brillante, Fada de mi corazón. Una cosa te diré, querida, el mundo no quiere así. Muchas cosas yo pienso, ainda no te enseñar. Ten paciencia con ti, querida, en estos días días esperan tú a venir, que no será brillante, fada de mi corazón. Ten paciencia con ti, querida, en estos días esperan tú a venir, que no será brillante, fada de mi corazón, fada de mi corazón. Prima vez que yo te vi, querida, en mi alma pues tú entrades, rayos del sol me das, y te quiero yo embraces. So, Chuck. So this song is a mashup of two songs, a Turkish traditional song and a Ladino children's song. They're both very mean songs. At the end of both songs, something really bad happens. Ben seni severim, çok seni severim. 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 Siberia şaharana sentando en la hornalla. Siberia şaharana sentando en la hornalla. Friendo sus muesecicas, espartiendo a sus hermanicas, friendo sus buenas fritas, espartiendo a sus hermanicas. Ben seni severim, çok seni severim. 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 Siberia şahalara tona sentando en el cantor. Siberia şahalara tona sentando en el cantor, friendo sus muesecicas, espartiendo a sus hermanicas, friendo sus buenas fritas, espartiendo a sus hermanicas. Ben seni severim, çok seni severim. 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 Da da da. Çok seni severim, ben seni severim, çok seni severim, ben seni severim, çok seni severim, ben seni severim, çok seni severim. Ben seni severim, çok seni severim, 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 ben seni severim, çok seni severim.